Hey everyone, welcome back to Honest Try TV. Jason here. Today we bring you another episode about our 2018 Jeep Renegade. We actually went to go get an oil change for our vehicle. Had about 80,000 miles, and we change about every 10,000 miles, which usually comes with a tire rotation. But the place that we took it to told us that the lug nuts that were on the vehicle were either too tight or kind of stripped, so they were worried to fully strip them and then we won't put it back. So that we didn't do the tire rotation this time, but next time for sure we'll get it done. So here I got off of Amazon 2 products. The first one here is lug nuts, actually, from, it looks like coyoteaccessories.com, but which came from Amazon. And we also got the Powerbuilt UniJack, 4,000 pounds, off of Amazon as well. I'm going to open these products up, test them out on our Renegade here. If you like what you're seeing with these products, there is going to be Amazon links down below, so you yourself also can purchase them, test them out, and hopefully help you out with your either vehicle here for the SUVs or cars for the jack, and the bolts here for the tires. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll start with the jack. Let's open this up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Leave any comments, likes down below. All right. Sides, of course. All right. Okay, here we go. Some cardboard. Some more cardboard. Cardboard with some pieces, it looks like, in there. Okay, cool. So it looks like it's... Oh, I think this is the handle for the jack. Okay. Pop it out. Empty box. The actual jack right there. More cardboard. Instructions manual. Yep, there we go. The pin, I guess, to put it in to lock up the little lifter here. And stop. Notice, need help with your new jack, return, okay, phone number, attention. Okay, cool. So let's look at this manual real quickly. All right, simple. Different languages. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Looks fairly simple enough. Obviously, you put your vehicle in park. We've done that. Put the emergency brakes on. We did that. And I guess that's it. Let's go ahead and get started using it. Oh, here we go. Here's some better. Full detail of the actual parts and the labels of those parts. Nice and detailed. So number 2 is actually the rack bar extension here, and that's where you put in the pin. This guy right here, and lock it into place. Like that. Sweet. Okay. Let's get the handles here. So let's take it out of its packaging. Oop. Okay. Oh, nice. Has a little grip on there, assistance. So this piece right here would go right towards onto the jack. Make sure righty-tighty so it can, the cylinder can lift up. And we'll remove this screw here, so then we can attach it to the other end of the handle, right there with the holes. Clip it in. Oh, there we go. Align the holes. Put the screw back in. Okay, and tighten it. All right, one solid piece. You can go right there into the handle yoke right there, and we just lift it, just like that. It should start jacking up. There we go. Sweet. All right. Now let's put it under the vehicle and jack up the tire a little bit so then we can get one of these lug nuts out. All right, so I placed the jack underneath the Renegade here. And the nice thing of this Renegade, you can see that there's a little arrow here. And if you follow that arrow, you can see that it leads to the place where you can jack up the vehicle right there. And as it's being a unibody car, it's actually going to lift the entire side up until we get the tire not completely off the ground, so then we can loosen the lug nuts a little bit. But there we go. I did adjust the extender here. I dropped it down and I took the pin back out. So now I'm going to jack it up and see what happens. By the way, I do like that it's nice and thick and flat all around. It's very nice. You saw that? It went up and then it went down. It clips into place. Nice safety feature. You'll see it right there. It's going up and then it's going to clip into so secure it in. Nice. All right, now with the tire almost off the ground, we're going to open up the lug nut box here and we're going to use the tire iron here to take out one of the lug nuts, and we're going to match them to see if exactly it came through. It looks exactly the same, and length and design and everything else. When I did get on Amazon, I did put in the type of vehicle that I have, and it did say it was a match, and it should work with it. Let's open up the box. All right, comes in a bag, all jam-packed. And there we go. It looks like it's one solid piece. I think if I remember correctly, the lug nuts on the actual Jeep right now are like two pieces. I believe it has a cap as well. But let's pop it out and match it to see if it, size and everything looks, at least works. Tire iron, let's pop it out. All right, here we go. Let's get one of the new ones and place it side by side and see how they look. Yeah, the basic look exactly the same. Thickness look the same. Maybe if I could put it head to head like that. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. It has a nice cone shape, both of them, just like the original, so that's good. Yeah, you can see this here. It's a cap. It's definitely not one solid piece like this one. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Thread length. The original looks a little shorter, so I don't know if that may or may not be an issue right there. But we'll test it in, put it back in the socket there that's missing, and we'll see what happens. All right, got it in there. Let's use the tire iron, tighten it back up. I mean, there we go. It looks fine. It's definitely not as, it's definitely more pointed, obviously because it's newer compared to the original ones here. These caps look like they are kind of worn. Definitely. But it looks all right overall. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to try to replace all of them and see what happens. All right, you can see there, they're all installed now. Here are the original 5 on there. You can see they are definitely pretty beat up. I mean, I could see what they were saying. Yeah, the caps do look like they're about to be loosened up and rounded out. So yeah, I guess they don't want to take a chance. But I'm gonna go ahead and replace all 20 lug nuts from the vehicle. Let me jack up the car so I can show you, so I can lift it up a little more and then tighten it nice and tight. All right, I'm gonna jack it up till the tire gets nice and off the ground. All right, so you can see now it is fully jacked up right there, and the tire is definitely off the ground. Look at that. Sweet, so I'm gonna tighten up all the lug nuts now. All right. And there we go. All 5 are hand tightened with the tie rod there. Sweet. All right, so since we're now done with the right side rear tire, we're gonna do the right side front tire. We gotta let down this jack. The first thing we wanna do to let this jack out is this little handle here, secure handle. What you wanna see right there in that fine print, you can see right there, it says locked and then unlocked. So you want to unlock it by forcing it upwards. There's not force, it's gentle. Right there. Now it's unlocked. So what we can do now, after that's done, take out the handle. We can go to the valve screw here, put it in the handle where the squeeze end is, and we're going to turn to the left, and the jack and vehicle should drop. Make sure you go slowly. There you go, you can see it falling, dropping. All right, so then for the extension to clear, I guess you could just use our hands, drop it like that. Or you can just take out the pin here and the extender drops, just like that. And onward to the next one. Hey everyone, so I finished all the other 3 tires and up here at the driver's side front, and I noticed that one of the lug nuts actually lost the cap. Now, my question is, now will the tire rod that I have been using use to unlock this one without the cap? Let's see. And no, it just spins. And I've been using the 11/14 side of this 4-way tire iron, and you can see here, see that grips. That one does not. So let me get a socket and a socket wrench. Okay, so I had to grab this socket with this big socket wrench here, and this size to grab it off, it is the 5/8. So let's pop it in, and then lefty loosey. There we go. All right, we got it. All right, just to show, compare the original one without the cap and this one with the cap, which is also the original. You can see right there. It is smaller for sure. All right, let's continue and finish up. All right, we got our last tire up in the air. All I have to do is tighten now. And the way that I like to tighten is doing star formation. So that means that I would like to go from this lug nut to this one and cross over here, and cross. So if you can imagine it, it's like a star. That's how I tighten down the lug nuts. All right, and I finished all 4 tires. We are good to go now. And here are the 20 lug nuts that have been replaced. Plus that one didn't even have a cap, which was kind of, had to find another way to get out the socket wrench. And you can clearly see that, yeah, some of these were beaten up really badly, almost stripped. But it's a good thing we've changed them out. And this, again, has been a unboxing review, installation of the Powerbuilt UniJack 4,000 pounds. Right there. Looks good. And the Coyote accessories lug nuts for our 2018 Jeep Renegade. Again, I'm going to leave links down below because I got these off of Amazon if you like to get them yourself, test them out yourself. And if you like these type of videos, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And like, comments down below, and we will catch you on the next one. See ya!